Hey, this is Dr. Christensen, and I thought I'd bring you home with me tonight. This is my home, and it means a lot to me because it represents something that I dreamed about for a long, long time. And we've been talking about dreams, ideas, desires. And I think this is really important. Your dreams and desires should start with your heart. And as you look at my home, I want you to think about your hopes and dreams and your aspirations. This home is really the result of many years. I designed this home, and before I designed it, it was just an idea and a desire, and then it became something that I visualized. And this can be true about all of our other hopes and dreams, is that you think about them, you dream about them, and then they can come to fruition if we go through the right steps. So remember that your dream is like conception. So that idea really needs to be conceived. You need to fall in love with it. You need to have passion about it. And this is so important. I remember falling in love with my wife, and there was nothing else I could think about. And the same thing, making this home happen for my family, I had to think about it and be passionate about it as I designed it and made it come to pass. I mean, even if you look at, I'm going to show you every little detail of this house was planned and was really part of what I did to I dreamed it first, and I just want to show you, I don't know if you can see them, but the little rafter tails that stick out from the eaves of the house. I remember talking with my builder, and he wanted to put 2-inch wide rafter tails in there, and I insisted on 4-inch rafter tails because that's what I had envisioned. And those are just those little things on the eaves of the house, but those things mean a lot to me. Every little detail was studied and thought about. And this is what you need to do with your dreams, is you need to think about them, you need to study them, and really be passionate about them. I'll show you a little bit more of my house. But remember, when you have your dream, that you need to, once it's conceived, you need to implant it. So when I implanted this dream, that's when I took my drawings and had them made into blueprints. And once they were made into blueprints, I started looking for a builder. And so you really need to nurture your dream, plant it into a system that makes sense for you. I'm going to walk back out here so you can get a bit better view of my dream. Sorry for my shaky hands. Makes for a bad picture, I know. All right. So after you've implanted those dreams, the next step is to go through the growth and development phase. So once that baby is implanted into the uterus, it needs to grow and develop. And if you remember, we talked about getting pregnant with your idea. My wife told me that thought made her really uncomfortable. And your dreams should make you a little bit uncomfortable. You need to move out of your comfort zone. I actually went through about 10 house plans over 10 to 12 years. I didn't think I was worthy enough to build the house. I didn't think that we could get it done. And finally going through the process and getting it done was huge. And this is what we need to do with all of our dreams. It's super, super important. So my wife also reminded me that when you become pregnant with your idea, that you're expecting. And we should expect our dreams and our ideas and our goals to come to pass. And I really like that phrase and that terminology. The other thing, as that baby grows and develops, it follows a very certain process. When we built this house, we started with doing the dirt work, making sure the dirt was going to support the foundation. And then we built the foundation. It needed to happen in a certain way. And so do your dreams. They need to happen in the way they were meant to happen. And so you need to look at your dreams, your ideas, your desire for good health, and you need to build them and reverse engineer them. So you need to make a good plan of, just like this house plan had a good blueprint, you need to reverse engineer your dreams. So it's what I'd like for you to do for your homework tonight is I would like for you to think about your dream, visualize it. We asked you last night to write down words describing your dream. And now I'd like for you to picture that dream already completed, just like I used to lay in bed at night and think about every detail of our home. And then I want you to reverse engineer it. I want you to think about all the steps you need to make your dream happen. Think about the people you need to help with making that happen. Think about the knowledge that you need to gain. And so your homework is to visualize and start reverse engineering. And tomorrow we'll talk more about giving birth to that new dream. I hope these are helping, and I hope that you will dare to dream big about your health in every aspect of your life. Have a good evening.